bitches. This is my list of stuff that I think is better than other stuff. I'm going to start off with a good old classic. Milk is better than chocolate milk. A lot of you faggots out there are likely going to disagree with me, and I respect your decision to drink chocolate milk instead of regular milk. But you would be wrong in saying that it's better, because chocolate milk, I could talk from personal experience and say that's fucking gross, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you facts why chocolate milk fucking sucks. Well, first of all, how long has the human race been drinking chocolate milk, especially at birth? Let's see, none, never. What's our first choice as a collective species? Oh, regular milk, huh? You think the fucking apes a million years ago fucking drank chocolate milk when they were born? No. Now you get chocolate milk by having regular milk and putting a bunch of stuff in it. Stuff like sugar and cocoa and like salt and starch and all that shit. Well, you know what else is made out of sugar and starch and cocoa? Delicious cake. So you're depriving the world of delicious cake because you want to have a little variation in your fucking milk. Good job, asshole. Alright, something else that is better than something else? Oh god, here we go. Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter. I hate to break the news to you guys, but it's true. And again, I could speak from personal bias, because I've never even seen the Harry Potter series. It's just, there's nothing that's drawn me to it at all. At least in the Lord of the Rings, there's like a fucking story going on there, instead of just like, oh, the wacky antics of a guy named Harry and his little magic pixie stick fucking around in some building. And like with a Harry Potter movie, the parts of it that I have seen, it's so fucking slap you in the face with the most basic story that you can possibly follow in regards to the situation that they're in. Like, oh, we're in a fucking magic place, therefore we're gonna fly around on brooms and, you know, throw things at each other or something. I can't even remember it because it was just so fucking forgettable to me. And in the Lord of the Rings, you have to actually have like coherent thought and like the ability to, you know, empathize with some of the characters the entire way through. And like, I defy you to find an 8-year-old who can understand Lord of the Rings. And I guarantee there's tons of 8-year-olds who are like, Harry Potter, guy goes here and they do stuff there. And yeah, I can almost guarantee that no 8-year-old will understand the actual level of story in Lord of the Rings. But anyway, done with that one. Drinks with ice cubes in them are much better than drinks without ice cubes in them. Now you could say that ice cubes, like you could take the A&W approach to this and say, oh, ice cubes melt in the drink and it dilutes the taste, it makes it all watery and shit. No, it keeps the fucking thing cold, and drinks are much better drinking cold than they are fucking warm. And if the drink is cold, then you're going to drink it right away. It's not going to have a chance to melt because the drink is going to be so awesome cold. You're going to be like, holy shit, this is awesome, a nice, cool, refreshing drink. You're going to drink it right away, and the fucking ice cubes won't have time to melt before it dilutes the taste or whatever. And besides that, when you're finished with the drink, there's still stuff there for you. It's like, oh, cool, now I get to eat the ice cubes. Because, I mean, who really just lets their ice cubes sit there and melt, and you can drink the disgusting-ass water that comes out of it? No, you eat those goddamn ice cubes. The only real reason I can see people not wanting to waste their time putting ice cubes in a drink is because it takes too much time, because people are lazy, and I understand that. I, on more than one occasion, haven't wanted to make ice cubes either, but it's just putting water in a little fucking thing and putting it in the freezer. There's not much thought going into that. Smarties are better than M&Ms because there are pink Smarties and there are no pink M&Ms. That's all I'm going to say about that. This one will get me in a ton of shit because I'm going to be bad-mouthing America some more, so here we go. Hockey is better than American football. Now hang on, let me explain this. Don't fucking go crazy and off the rail already. Just let me try and explain this as rationally as I have the other ones, which actually haven't been all that rationally. It's mostly been bias. But anyway, I'm a Canadian, therefore I like hockey. Some Americans like hockey. all fucking Canadians love football for some reason. We even made up our own little baby league called the CFL, which is like the training grounds for the NFL or something. So I saw a football game before I saw a hockey game, which is crazy because I'm Canadian and most people think that Canadians are born with a hockey stick. But I wasn't. I actually went to a football game, I think once when I was 8, and I have yet to go to a hockey game. But for fuck's sake, I cannot understand football if my life depended on it. I do not understand what a down is. I do not understand. I'm actually starting to sort of understand now, but the games are just so predictable nowadays. It's like, especially in football, because there's only 2 games a year for every team, and the team who has the better record is pretty much 95% of the time going to win. In hockey, the team that has a better record has a 60% chance to win, because all the teams in the league of the NHL, which is what I watch. I mean, I know there's some other leagues in Europe and shit, but I'm not in Europe. I'm in North America. Therefore, I watch the NHL. And I'm close to a hockey city, as they call them, which is really just a Canadian city. Apparently, Detroit is hockey town or some shit like that. But Detroit is everything town. Fuck Detroit. Fuck Detroit and all of its sports teams. I hope they never get a win ever again. Lions, pricks. One of the real reasons why I don't like football is because how much skill is involved in throwing a ball to the other side of the field, and literally half the field is fucking taken up in the end zone, as they call it. In hockey, there's a little net that you have to maneuver around and get past someone who's trying to defend it. There's a whole bunch of just more stuff going on in hockey that's more appealing. Basically, all I see in football is just this is how a game goes to me. They throw a football back. There's a big clusterfuck where the ball was thrown for some reason. They don't try and get the guy with the ball. But the guy with the ball throws it to some other guy who's barely even open, and 90% of the time he can't catch it, and it's a complete waste of time. The other 10% of the time he does catch it, and he gets a 5-yard down or whatever the fuck that is, and he moves it another 5 yards, and eventually they go into the other end zone, which is half the field, so there's no point in having the back of the end zone if you're just gonna run it in and oh, okay, you're in 2 centimeters, therefore the other 50 feet, not there's no point in it. It's just decoration. And the other team kicks it back to the other team, and then they run it back and they try to do the exact same thing, and basically whoever can do it faster is the winner. So really the only reason that I don't like football and why I think hockey's just better is because I don't think hockey's the best sport. I think MMA is probably better than hockey, and hell, even fuck my ass sideways for thinking this, but I think tennis is better than hockey. It's just the only reason why I think football is worse than hockey is because I was going to say football is fucking stupid, but that would just be ad hominem, and I would it sucks because you're stupid, therefore it sucks. No. I'm just gonna say that football sucks because it's overcomplicated for such a simple sport. You throw a football to the other guy and they run it into the end zone. That's all it should be. It shouldn't be this big clusterfuck for no reason. This hiking and all this down shit. I don't understand that. Bye.